All right, guys, I'm going to welcome everyone into this random live stream. We got a lot to talk about. I was going to do a video, but I said, let's just get in here and do a live stream. It's going to be a heck of a lot easier to do it this way. So I'm going to give everyone a few minutes to hop in. I'm going to get the chat pulled up here on the phone as everyone joins in. So I'm going to welcome everyone in. All right. So as that's going on, we got the Future Meta Millionaires up there. I'm going to go ahead and pull up some of the stuff that I normally cover for you guys. So there we go. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you all so much. I figured I could get all this pulled up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get this pulled up while everyone's joining in. And then that way, it gives everyone a couple minutes as I'm pulling up all the tabs and stuff we need to go over in today's video. I do got some interesting finds for you all. As you all are joining in, please make sure you go smash the thumbs up and share this over on StockTwits, Twitter. Share it everywhere so people know what is going on. We got a lot to talk about. Yes, we got the corn there from William. Yes, man, it's exciting times ahead, guys. All right, do I have everything up here? Let's pull up the FinTel for MMAT as well, because just getting it all pulled up here, guys. And I need to get MMAT stock. Here we go. Pull that up as well. I love you all down there, all the members. We got the corn down there. All right, and let me pull up the actual link. I saw everyone like freaking out, man. Where's it? Where's Terry? Where's Terry? I'm like, you know what? I was going to put together a video, but I'm like, you know what? I think it's just going to be easier. And I have the email here with the link like ready to go, guys. So here's the FINRA thing. We'll go ahead and get this pulled up and see if we have any updates here, which I don't believe we do. That might be, I think they said midnight this stuff updates. How many lists do we have here? 85, and here is the list. I don't see no MMTLP. I don't see no Nextbridge, guys, so no updates on the FINRA here yet. All right, guys, welcome in, everybody. Let's go. All right. First, I want to start off by saying, man, what a freaking day we had, huh? What a day. What a way to start out. But first, I want to put this out here. The countdown is still on, guys. Oh, it updates after 9:30. Okay. Well, I'll take a look at it. I'll refresh it throughout the stream here as we're on here. I want to welcome everyone in. Love and appreciate every single one of you so much. Here it is. 6 days, 18 hours. Countdown continues. No updates from the FINRA. Now, in a weird way, I know that gets everyone a little upset. The shorts are going to play their games until the FINRA gets these corporate notices out. In the meantime, you got to stay strong, guys. You got to hang in there. We're going to go over a lot of stuff in today's live stream. I'm going to like do it all here live for you, and we're going to have it there. All right, we got Johnny Mac with a super chat. Thank you so much. Says, Diamond Group Moon Adventures isn't scared. No FUD here. Yes, sir. And trust me, the moderators will be banning anyone with FUD. No FUD. Positive vibes only in here, guys. All right, we got everyone commenting where they're from. I love it. Of course, y'all know I'm from Maryland. I'm like 90 minutes from DC and Baltimore. All right. So the countdown continues. What a day for MMTLP, guys. Now, this is very interesting here because I do want to pull up the volume for this. It says down 13%, but there's a couple of interesting facts here. That's over on the Facebook page that my buddy William down here is a moderator of. And Gabriel here has a post. Anyone else showing different hours after price on MMTLP? My Robinhood and TD Ameritrade are showing 750, and someone else posted E-Trade showing 790. So here's the post here of the 711. And here's the post of the 790 on the E-Trade. So very interesting there. William here shows on Robinhood how it's showing 750 for MMTLP. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff there that these different brokerages are showing different times. Here we got someone saying Wells Fargo is showing 711. I did put a tweet out. An investor messaged me and said, let everyone know that you can buy on Wells Fargo brokerage. So please, if you have a Wells Fargo brokerage account, you can buy. Someone down here saying it looks like TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is $7.11. All right. Let's go over here to this. All right. I got to go down my list here. First, I got to give a shout out here to Doug Meta Millions. He has his post up here. Schwab is currently offering 15% to borrow MMAT in less than 2 weeks. Schwab has gone from 7.5 to 15%. There is a reason. Hold. I do find that very interesting that they have increased double the amount they're going to pay to borrow your MMAT shares. Now, we don't want to do that. We're not letting them borrow shares. But I like that he puts this out here because it lets us know that's what he's doing. He's letting us know what they are willing to pay to borrow your MMAT. So I found that very interesting. They doubled the percent. MMTLP is 10.5% currently. So thank you, Doug, buddy, for sharing that. We appreciate that. All right. If you all seen this post here by Murdoch and I reshared it, don't freak out, guys. This clip he took here was from an old video of mine when I was talking about the MMAT1 options. And he is going back. They're trying to figure out about the old TRCH, MMAT1 options, and how this all started. So I gave him a link to the video I did back then, how I was able to buy TRCH preferred shares with MMAT1 options. And he took this clip talking about basically, you're going to be FUD, you're going to be, whatever, disrespectful, you're just going to get blocked. And that's what that clip is. That's not a current clip, guys. That clip there was from, a couple years back, I believe. Year and a half ago, something like that. So that's what that was. Our buddy Tony Market Moves here says, the price action and today's in thoughts still very controlled. When shorts must close their shares, MMTLP will moonshot. Here he has a chart up, as you can see, of the suspicious possible short attack. And down here, they did the stop loss attack at the end of the day. They wanted to drop it below 7, guys. They wanted to see if people had stop losses at 7. And as you see, it shot back up to 711. Some brokerages are showing 750. Some other brokerages are showing 790. That is the danger of having a stop loss, guys. You have it down at 7. They break that at like 690. They gobble up your shares at 7. And then it goes right back up to 790. So you got to be very careful. Over here on the day's range, this went down to 660, actually. I'm sorry. This went down to 660 and a high of 9 today. So what a swing. $2.40 swing on this. Guys, you got to be careful with them stop losses, man. You got to be careful with them stop losses because I don't want you losing your shares on the cheap. I just don't want you doing that. All right. I got this post out here. I got a couple of these today. MMTLP was trending number 1 on StockTwit. Shorts will continue to attack until the corporate notices are sent out. Stay focused 100, guys. So MMTLP was number 1 because we were trending down 19% at that point. And you can see here after hours, we're down almost 14%. So the shorts are going to play their games. It should be here tonight, tomorrow. Very, very soon we should be getting this note. In a weird way, I know we're very upset with FINRA. But if nothing gets changed and everything stays the same, they only helped us out because it's less days. We are now officially 5 full trading days left. That's right. So we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we have the following Monday. So we are down to 5. And time is definitely running out on the shorts, and they're going to get those corporate notices here with little time. And then this tweet here I have, it was trending number 4 and then it was trending number 4, and it was most active number 4. Know what you hold, that the shorts only have a few days left TikTok. And on this tweet here, I'll show you where it was trending number 4. And on this screenshot, I'll show you where it was most active number 4. All right, keep on going here with the information as we got. All right, so yes, MetaMaterial News has some interesting posts here I wanted to cover. Just looking at social media analytics, I estimate over 350 phone calls are made to the FINRA regarding MMTLP. This Chris Wenzel here says that we're going to hope this is really good. I called this morning, spoke with 2 people, said information will be updated ASAP to the website. He also said broker-dealers and market makers and DTCC all get updates at the same time. The first guy I spoke with said over 200 people have called to transfer to me to the case manager. He sounded older and stressed. And then he says there's one source saying 200 phone calls down there alone, guys. All right, keeping on going down here. I'm not sure what that was. I just wanted to share it out there for Murdoch's post there. One more piece. I think it's kind of blurry. Oh, no, it's not. So that's weird. On my phone, it was kind of blurry. Oh, yeah. So he's trying to solve about this Torchlight Energy merger on the OTC markets. And we got a response here from the OCC. Good morning, Edward. Thank you for reaching out. They were adjusted June 23rd, 2021, and again, June 28th. These are 4 information memos. Okay, yeah. Not going to get into all that. We'll get into that later on. One of our also members here, Big O, he called them as well, said we should expect something soon. They have received a bunch of calls about MMTLP. So we have numerous investors. Here we got Nips saying that he just got off the phone with FINRA. He was told there's been a lot of calls about MMTLP. The review is taking longer than normal, but we should be seeing something very soon. So there we go, guys. There's more people. I did this post. FYI, you can buy on Wells Fargo. We got Dr. Stonka here showing the Schwab bar rate for MMAT. It was 111.5%, guys. Wow. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And there was none of it not available on Schwab here. 111% not available. MMTLP was 27%. So thank you, Dr. Stone, for sharing that information. And we got, what's this here? Paul. All right, here we go. Will be a part of history. It is extremely rare to find a ticker where all short positions will need to cover and close. Stay the course. Don't buy into the FUD. MMTLP will cease to trade. No one can stop it. It will go private into Nextbridge Hydrocarbons. So I believe that is all the Twitter information I needed to go over. Covered the Facebook there of the, all right, MMTLP. We don't have no updated for the 3rd yet. This is the information we went over in last night's video. They shorted 61% of the volume on Friday, guys. Over here on the stocks era, it is showing currently 100,000 shares available at a 38% fee. All right, taking a quick look here. Let me refresh the FINRA and see what we got. I want to welcome everyone in. Thank you all so much. Once I get through all this information, I will be down into the chat. What's going on, Jenny? Welcome in there. Sorry if I'm not getting to everybody's message. There is almost 500 people, and the messages are flying in hot. So thank you all so much for everyone. I'm getting all kind of messages popping up on my phone. All social media people is tagging me all over the place. It's kind of crazy here as of late, but I love it. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Okay, so we refreshed that, and nothing there. So MMAT was down 7.5% during the regular hours. After hours, it did gain back almost 3%. The day's range was low of $1.67, a high of $1.88. Average volume 10.7 million. We traded 9.7 million. And let's take a look here at the FINRA for MMAT. Days to cover is at 4.37 days. Short interest 12.4%. Short squeeze score is 73.4. We are still number 1 on the gamma squeeze score here on Fintel, guys, for MMAT. Still number 1, 98.81%. And I believe this is pushing around that. I think it's December 16th options when all this is going to be said and done. And it's going to be exciting times here, man. Still ready to rock and roll. According to the fintail of the short shares that is available, there is 0 shares available. And look at that. This is what the fintail is showing. That's exciting. Let's freaking go. Look at that latest short bar fee. 135%. You might as well call it 136%. Let's go. The max was 165%. I love it. They are paying out the wazoo to borrow this, and there is no shares available. And it's just going to keep going that way because the momentum is on our side, guys. Momentum is on our side. You're seeing it here with these high short borrow fee rate. We got the updated for today. The FINRA total volume, they shorted almost 60%, 59.33. And the aggregate between all of the brokerages here is 59.08. And I believe I covered it all. All right, yes, I've seen people commented about Right Brain Traders video. I did watch that. I love it. People calling in. We want answers, man. We want answers. I don't know. That representative seemed to be a little cocky. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I kind of work in customer service. As you know, I've worked in banking for 19 years. Now I'm kind of in with taxes. So I've had over 20 plus years of customer service experience. And she kind of seemed very cocky and arrogant towards the end. You know, as you know, if you work customer service, you're going to get people that is upset at times and frustrated. But as a customer service representative, you're for the people. You got to keep your cool. You just got to keep cool. And it seemed like she was getting kind of cocky and arrogant at the end. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, guys. So let's go down here and go into the chat. Steve, what's going on? Cornheads, what's new? Yes, sir. All right. Cornheads, there we go. Yeah, you just smash the thumbs up. Simple as that, guys. Smash thumbs up. It helps out a lot. We're going to get in here some chat. Yep, 550 people in there. 570 now, man. All right. Everything is good, I believe. I keep refreshing the FINRA list here. Yeah, we got the countdown rolling. Still no MMTLP on here. No Nextbridge. Anything on here? I don't know. I have not seen Bird Lady put out her video. I will be definitely excited to watch that once she puts that out. The reason I didn't call because I know a lot of people called. And I saw Right Brain did his video. There's no point me calling as well. Bird Lady has the video, so that's great. We're going to have different questions. I know she's going to be really good on how she words her questions and trying to get the answers that we need. So, yeah. And I'll go back here. Someone says they like seeing that gamma squeeze at number 1. So, there you go. We'll take a look at that gamma squeeze for a little bit for you. She just posted. Oh, she'll post it tomorrow. She just tweeted. Oh, okay. So, we get to look forward to that tomorrow. That's exciting. Yeah, I mean, the lady on the call said that, I don't know how true that is, but the more people call, it takes them away from doing their job. But, I mean, my God, they did so many here. What was it today? 85 today? So, yeah, we will see. I agree with, I think it's Garden down here. That lady on the FINRA acted like she did everything. Like, answer the calls, approves these, you know, filings and all that. It's like, come on, man. I don't think, yeah. Look up FINRA 64. I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to look that up. I believe that it's pretty much been gone over. I don't think I really need to. It's just a matter of, so this countdown here, keep in mind, this is to expire December 12th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. So this isn't trading days because this will count the weekend. We technically have 5 trading days left, guys. Keep that in mind. 5 trading days, but this countdown will go through Saturday and Sunday. Whoa, Tony, what's going on, brother? Hey, Pandira from... Yeah, I remember. I remember that, buddy. Tony, man, I love it, man. That's what we started the channel with, was Castle Clash on here. All right. Almost 600 people, guys. Love and appreciate you all, man. Welcome in, everybody. The Finra lady. Yeah, she was the only receptionist. She was doing it all, man. She was doing it all. Yeah, they have to cover. I mean, you know, they have to cover. They have now 5 trading days to cover. I do find a little strange. Oh, yeah, I wanted to pull this up. I wanted to pull up the chart. Because I wanted to look at this volume action. This is what I wanted to look at. This is the 30-minute volume, but I wanted to pull up like maybe the 15-minute volume, actually. The Finra Karen. It might have been, man. She was pretty snippy there towards the end. Like I said, when you work in customer service, you kind of have to, you know, have your customer service skills on. And she did not have her customer service skills. All right. Here we go. Let's go back to this volume and see what the heck happened. 12.2, 12.5. All right. Here we go, guys. Let me just adjust this here so you all can see this volume. Hopefully it should. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. All right. 12.5. The very first candle out the gate, as you see here, we dropped. This was a red candle at 121,000 shares dumped on the market right out the get-go. We had a green candle here of 119,000. Looks like another green candle of 117,000. But then we get another red candle of 105,000. We get a slight green candle of 83,000. We get a red candle of 26. A green candle of 26. Big green candle of 131,000. Green candle of 45,000. Keep in mind, this is every 15 minutes, guys. These are the 15 minute candles. 10,000 on the red. 16,000 red. Another 16,000 on the red. Another 21,000 on the red. 47,000 red. Huge green candle of 196,000. 10,000 red. Like 7,000, I believe that's green, I believe. 29,000 green. 15,000 looks like green. Then we got red candles hit. I'm going to be curious these red candles towards the end. But then we got this crazy after hours candle, which is kind of interesting, it looks like. So here we got 27,000 red. 69,000 red. Almost 60,000 red. 53,000 red. Big 158,000 red candle there, guys. And then a monstrous 204,000 candle. Yeah, Jenny, it's okay. If people isn't being like, I don't know, too out. I mean, I don't mind if they have a different opinion, but we don't want people being like cussing and being rude and things like that. You know, they can say whatever they want, but we definitely have to have it to be somewhat respectable. Has to be somewhat respectable. That here, man, you're talking almost 360,000 shares in 30 minutes from 3:15. Well, I mean, if you add that, you're talking over 400,000 shares from 3 o'clock to 3:30. That's why. And then look at this here, 3:45, 158,000 green candle. Now, I can't see the after hours. That'll be updated tomorrow. I know you got almost 700 people in this chat, man. Thank you so much to the moderators. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't expect this many people to hop on. I really didn't think we'd get this many people. But yeah, everyone can have their opinion. Just keep it respectful. That's all I'm asking. Absolutely. Keep it respectful, and I'm okay with it. Absolutely, guys. Keep the... Exactly. I mean, I think my buddy William shared it was like 0.0405 percent turnover rate. Like, nobody's selling. Now, Weeble, unfortunately... what's going on there, D? I would love to refresh this and just see MMTLP, Nextbridge hop up on here. That would 0.66, William says. Okay. So yeah, 0.66. Very little there, guys. Well, any idea what the Nextbridge share price? Well, Nextbridge is technically going to set at 0 until there is a sale announced. So when you, if you're new to this play and you don't understand it, yes, this is Eastern Standard Time, guys. For me, it's 9:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got someone just like blowing me and Roller Pigeon up over there on StockTwits. I mean, I'm just getting tagged like crazy over there on the StockTwits. Someone just keeps going crazy. But yeah, here we go. Weeble, unfortunately, please continue. Oh, they don't update till midnight. Wow. Have you seen the trading view float shares as marked with Marduk last night? It has info. I think I did see that. Now, there is info out here that brokerages are going to be forced to cover on possibly Friday the 9th before this, countdown here hits. So let's get into some questions. I'll scroll through here on Twitter as we got the countdown going. Oh, yes. How did I not say this? Thank you all so much. We hit over 4,000 followers on Twitter. Thanking to everyone that has been following me recently due to MMTLP, MMAT. Thank you, everyone, for following me. Now we got over 4,000 followers. If you want to follow me, if you're not currently following me, go follow me on Twitter at TerryZ247. What's someone Jenny saying in the living room dance? Oh, yeah, rather be skinning. Oh, man, you're pulling up something old school, brother. I probably have that down here. Oh, man, it's been a while. Sorry here. Let's see if I can find it. I have a couple of these, I think I can pull it up here. This is one, guys, you're going to laugh. So back in the day, man, we're going to get into it here. Back in the day, we used to celebrate when the channel first started. We used to cover a stock called GNOG, G-N-O-G, Golden Nugget Online Gaming. Have you heard of the Golden Nugget Casino? They had their online business, and the online business was very profitable actually back then. And they recently got bought out a year or so ago by DraftKings. So that was a really good trade for me, buying in at GNOG and then selling it when DraftKings bought it. So we used to celebrate back then. We did a lot of Mad Dog back in the day. I was trying to grow the channel, guys. We was trying to get people entertained. So we did the Ric Flair strut. Ric Flair struts. We did the Mad Dog. We had to keep entertaining back then. I was a lot smaller channel back then. So had to grow, had to keep people entertained. So here is the actual struts that we used to do in the living room. There it is, the old struts, man, in the old suit getting off work. That was my little montage of all three struts there. It's actually kind of funny. It's actually kind of funny seeing these because my house looks a lot different now than then because these clips were yeah, they were the house is a lot different back then. We have a new front door and everything. Oh man, the Ric Flair. Woo! There we go, man. So there's the struts. That's right. The dancing machine, the old Ric Flair. All right, guys. Everyone liking the Ric Flair strut. We used to do that. Maybe once we get a little MMTLP thing, maybe we'll go back to a little Ric Flair strut for everyone. The Nature Boy. Woo! So yeah, guys, what are we going here? There's really nothing we're doing, but really just waiting. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, we are just waiting this down. It's a waiting game until the FINRA does their job. I found it very interesting with this after hours trading today, as I covered in the beginning of this video. I mean, brokerage is showing all kind of different stuff. Yeah, that was an old video. That was probably a couple years back, actually, that video. That was when I was still working at the bank and had to wear shirt and tie to work. So I'd get off work and I'd record a couple of those Ric Flair struts and I'd throw them in the video so people would laugh. We would did a fantastic. I never did the Mr. McMahon walk. I never did that. All right. But yeah, I find it interesting here that all these different brokerages are showing, especially this one. It's 790 on the E-Trade. Like, wow. 7-Eleven here, and then you got, you know, Robinhood at 750. So we are just literally, guys, waiting. I mean, that's really it. There's nothing else to oh, y'all didn't tell me that my thing went away. There we go. All right, Robert says, Terry, keep it up, Terry. Been with you since the torch days. Bought the dip. Yes. You were tagged in it. A lot of people be calling Tuesday, boss, I quit. I know it's going to be exciting times, guys. It really is. I'm going to browse the... Get COD off the screen. That was actually for me pulling that clip. It did that. Nate says, thank you, Terry and mods. Looking forward to Friday. Yes, absolutely, man. We are. Okay, we got Ozzy saying, for those on Webull, you can modify prices higher after setting sell limits. They can deem to be low enough. Shared this with Uncle Smokey last night, and he tweeted out today. All right, cool. Good to know. So if you're on Webull, you definitely want to do that. Absolutely. All right, so let me go back to home here. Here is the tweet from the Right Brain Trader. He did his video to the Finner. I highly suggest you go check that out. Any idea how many shorts are out? A lot. I don't believe the shorts have covered like 1%. I don't think shorts have done anything. So like I said, guys, we had, oh, if I go back, 2 million volume. That's not going to cover it. On the low end, we have 80 to 100 million naked synthetics and shorts that need to be covered. Until we start seeing now, I mean, we got 5 trading days left. We need to be seeing like 15 to 20 million a day. If we're not seeing that, this is not being coverage. This is not coverage yet, guys. There is no coverage going on. XYZ says, the Finner, they look at the pattern. They post 1 to 3 days before effective date, it seems. I'll tell you, man, that's going to be interesting. If that's true and they post this like 1 to 3 days, I mean, you're talking like, if they go like 3 days and they have to cover, let's say it is 80 million to 100 million, you're talking then 25 to like 33 million a day in volume. And that's on the low end. If we're going on the 200 to 280, wow, you could be talking 75 to like 80 million volume a day that could need to be covered on the high end projections, guys. So this is just insane. I'm excited because if nothing happens, the price stays where it's at. I'm holding the Nextbridge. I want to thank everyone, man. We got 705 people. Let's go. Thank you all so much for joining in. We're just here to celebrate the countdown because I'm going to get this here. 705. We are ready to rock and roll, guys. Wow, my thing there is low. There we go. It looks nice and clean. All right, just getting a screenshot there. Perfect. Wow, 720. There is a lot of people, man, freaking excited for this, guys. We are like, we're just here for the countdown. That's all we're really doing is celebrating. There's really nothing else to talk about, but just wait. We are waiting. Yeah, so we're talking like 1 to 3 trading days. Man, that's going to be intense. Everyone coming in, if you could just smash the thumbs up on your way in. Leave a comment down below. We are blowing up right now. We're going to make this baby trending on YouTube. That would be fantastic. If you could share this over on social media like Weeble, Moo, they all have communities in there. You got the stock Twitch, you got the Twitter. Everyone can go share it out. Get this information out there. The first probably 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes, has a lot of the DD in this video, the information that needed to be covered. Now I'm here talking to you guys. All right, let's go over some of the, I think these next few days, man, once this updates on the daily list, it's going to be exciting times, guys. So while we're here, we're just watching the countdown going. Any idea what the price would be over 80 million? Man, that's a good question, because I know a lot of people, if I'm taking guesses here, I think the majority of people that are newer to this play, they probably have somewhere between a $20 to $30 sell limit on maybe their first orders. I think a lot of people are probably there. There's a lot of the OGs in this that are probably setting in the triple digits. There's probably a lot of people around that 40 to 80 range as well. There's a lot of people from 100 to 500. There's people in the thousands and 2,000s and higher. There's people even higher than that. I have currently my highest sell limit is $1,000 over on TradeStation. In case this baby gets a squeeze and it can nail that 1,000, absolutely. I have sell limits all over. Unfortunately, my Fidelity only lets me do, I believe it's 6x the price. So I really don't have any sell limits over on Fidelity because the price ain't high enough. Now over there on my TradeStation, I have like 100. I think I have 200, 500, 1,000. I do have those set over there on TradeStation. We'll see if any of those hit. If not, I'm just going to trade them over into AST. Right over to Nextbridge. I'm perfectly okay at it. Right now, my lowest is 100. I currently have 100 shares at $100. That's my lowest. Now, my highest is 1,000. Like I said, I only have 100 shares. I have a lot more than 100 shares on TradeStation. Get rid of 100. That's just the first 100 shares, guys. I have more shares as it goes up to hopefully get that baby up there. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for what you do. Thank you so much. Derek says 210 is his lowest. Guys, thank you all so much for your support. Y'all staying here after I gave you the DD. We went over the candle volume. We'll scroll down here and look at what everyone else has out here. All right, let's see here. Seeing if we got anything here on the... All right, we got a super chat. Thank you so much. Yabi Entertainment. Anyone know the highest limit for Moo? I'm going to buy some in the morning. I don't know the highest sell limit on Moo. If anyone knows that, please answer that down below for Yabu. If anyone knows the Moo sell limit, please check that out. Here's Roller Pigeon's post. Her video will be out tomorrow. She's editing. I need to interject in what is being explained. I edit all the small talk. Nice. So that we'll have that to look forward to tomorrow. Let's go to George. Has Mr. George said anything? I don't believe so. Probably since this November 30th. No. We'll go to his tweets and replies. Yeah, I believe... now, this is interesting. This here is interesting. Scotty here, our buddy Scotty, has a tweet out here, and George replied, "Hey, Palacare," and I forgot to talk about this in a video, but I'm glad we're kind of getting to talk about it now. It kind of works out. So big props here to Scotty for this. So he reached out to George, said, "Hey, Palacaris, if I host a Twitter space for Meta only, no MMTLP, would you join me? We all thoroughly enjoy 5-hour Gluco-wise Q&A you did on StockTwits, so figured I'd ask. George replied back, yes, but post-spinoff and probably on a weekend. So that's pretty interesting that he definitely said he would if it was on a weekend and post-spinoff. So that is amazing that he was going to be looking to do that. Now, it'd be MMAT only, no MMTLP from that. Maybe there'd be a talk about it, but definitely that. T-Bone, thank you so much for the compliment, man. Terry, you're the man. Thank you for all your work on this play. Thank you so much. I've been here before MMTLP was even a thing. I was telling you guys how to buy it when it was TRCHP with the MMAT1 options. That's right. I was telling you all how to buy it then. All right, so let's keep going down here. That's the water tower solution and that. And has George done any likes? Wow, Steve says he heard this morning on TD Ameritrade, you could set $3,500 sell limits. Wow. Wow. Well, FINRA should say the 12th, I believe, because that is the record date. And there is no ex-dividend date, as George said in his tweet. Like, there is no ex-dividend date. So, like, the record date is the 12th. And George asked for them here in this tweet that he requested FINRA to halt MMTLP on December 14th at close, current distribution date, or freeze trading on the 12th at close, current record date. Please take time to read S1. No public trading after distribution date. There is no ex-dividend date. So, there we go. All right, let me go pull up Twitter. We got George's there. Let me go to Twitter. And let's see if I can pull up Mr. John Berta. See what Mr. Berta has been up to here as of late. See if we got any updates from Berta. He has this post. He retweeted the Pro Street Art. We did cover that in last night's video. And that was that. I think Berta's going to probably be a little quiet here. He may be a little quiet on MMTLP, but I don't know. He did put a like on this post. What's this here? Okay. Nice. So B West shared this video of Tony that he did, and it is a fantastic video, guys. If you have not watched this video of Tony, I highly suggest you go watch this video. It is a fantastic video of how Tony broke down each tweet that Berta has laid out for us. And Berta did put a like on that. So Berta must agree with the way Tony laid out the video. So that's pretty bullish. James, you doing FUD? You guys wanted to try. You should have taken profits and walked away. Well, that's not too bad, but, you know, whatever. We'll see. There's people out there saying if we won at 12, but I think we're going to go way past 12, in my opinion. The exciting time's just coming up. I think I saw William got rid of James, so we got rid of the FUD. Nice. James is hidden. Everyone's happy about that. Everyone smash the thumbs up in the chat if you're excited that James got booted out. How about that? Guys, the chat just keeps going. Looks like we got some thumbs up in the chat going for the FUD getting booted out. That's what we do. Every time we kick out the FUD in the chat, everyone smash a thumbs up in the chat. Thank you, Nick Drew, for the Let's Go. Thank you for being a channel membership. Thank you so much. All right, we got the smile. We got the emojis. We got the thumbs. Everyone's happy. They're clapping. Let's go. So if there is FUD down there, possibility one of the moderators or myself will boot you. And you're going to see after the boot, you're going to get the thumbs up in the chat. I like it. Positive vibes only. You know why? We went through a lot, guys. We have been, let's just face it, we've been through hell and back. We've been through hell and back on this play. And It's nice to see. We got a countdown, and we're ready to go. We are ready to go. Mad dog. We may have to celebrate a little bit of a sip once it's all said and done. All right. Anybody got the AST account? Does it cost? I don't believe it does, Justin. I believe AST is free to register your shares. I could be wrong though. I believe registering is free, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Kevin, that's a really good point. I'm interested in what Berta and George are going to have to say. I know they have the lawyers and all looking into this, but yeah, it's interesting, man. It's very interesting. Where can I get the phone number for AST? Well, I think we can just pull it up. AST brokerage, I believe. I believe that's what it is. Or is it AST financials? No, I don't think that's it. I know they recently pulled it up. All right, what do we got here? No limit on Moo. I don't see how FINRA can save the shorts. I just don't see it. I just don't see how it can happen. All right, we got a super chat. Thank you so much, Lee. Thank you so much, buddy, for your support. Got a $10 super chat. Appreciate it. What would happen to your shares if you hold them after the distribution date? Can I still put them into Nextbridge, or do I have to sell before? Okay, so let's break this down. So the record date is the 12th. The distribution date is the 14th. So the way this is supposed to go down, after the 12th, no trading allowed. No trading allowed. That's going to be very interesting to see what happens if there is trading allowed. But currently, no trading allowed after the 12th. So if you hold to the 12th, you're locked in. You got your T+2 settlement. You got to have before 4 p.m. on Monday the 12th. You have your shares. Then on Wednesday is the distribution date. Your MMTLP will go bye-bye. Now that money's going to disappear from your account. You're going to see it all go to zero. It's going to be scary because right now you see a balance, but your balance will go to zero because then MMTLP will convert over to Nextbridge. Now, I'm not sure how long it'll take the brokerages to get Nextbridge shares into your account. That I don't know if that'll be a couple of days. If that's going to show up, if it shows up instantly, it might show up in a few weeks. I'm not sure exactly when they will show. It probably will be broker to broker difference. Certain brokerages may have them the same day. Other brokerages may be a few days. Other brokers may be a week or two down the road. So keep that in mind. Now, when you have your Nextbridge in your brokerage, you can call up the AST. Yeah, the AST is currently waiting on the corporate actors. Yeah, yes. So once you have your Nextbridge shares, you can call up the AST and you can register your shares with them. They'll transfer your share. I think you call up your brokerage. Yes, you call up your brokerage, and they'll transfer your shares over to the AST for you because they'll have the filings that was saying where they need to go. Yeah. So, hope that answers your question. I hope that answers it. So if you hold to the 12th and the business day is closed, you are now a holder of Nextbridge. But keep in mind, it will show zero. Now, we'll have to wait and see if they do sell the oil and gas assets, which I do believe that they will be selling them shortly after. My guess is hopefully very soon, probably no later than Q1 2023, hopefully. And yeah. All right, Anthony has a good question. I want to tackle this question. Do you think it's a good idea to hold? That depends on your financial situation and your beliefs. What do you believe the oil and gas assets is worth? That's where you have to set your game plan. You have to put down your limits. What are you willing to sell your shares for? What do you think it's worth? I believe that it is worth what Roller Pigeon says, 32 to 60 on the low end to high end. It could be worth more than 60. It could be that 75 to 85 range too. It could be. Time will tell. All right, let's keep going here. Now I have my sell limits. Now I'm gonna tell you, if my limits don't get hit and this don't squeeze up to those limits, I'm holding into Nextbridge, and I will be doing videos on my journey, probably through Fidelity and through TradeStation, of getting my shares transferred over to the AST. And that is true. William made a good point. Keep in mind, when we say the 32 to 60, that was her dirty math on that, calculation, and then that does not include the natural gas. So that's why we say it could also go from 75 to 85 with the natural gas. All right, we got a super chat from Brad. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate the support. Brad says, wonder how many more investors would hold into Nextbridge if they knew for sure there would be a sale and a payout within a year or 6 months. Very interesting. That would be very nice to know. We wish we all know. We are here speculating. We're going off what we have heard in our in previous interviews and things like that. I think there's going to be something within like the 3 months, like within the Q1, like March 31st of 2023. I believe there will be some press release out, and it may even come a heck of a lot sooner than that. I'm saying, like, worst case scenario for me, I'm thinking Q1 2023, we're going to get some news. Heck, it could even come here at Christmas time for all we know. We don't know. I mean, you got to keep in mind, this is the thing I'll keep you in mind, guys. They're required to have 5 wells drilled for this year. There's currently 7 wells drilled. Who paid for those additional 2 wells? I believe it's another oil company that paid. And right now in the speculation, we're believing that it's ExxonMobil. So we will see if ExxonMobil is the buyer, which would be so exciting if it would be. Yeah, and they got the new pay-ins too, as William says. Absolutely. Let's see here. We got Bobby Luther. In your opinion, do you think any of the brokers will allow shorts to wait till the 13th or 14th to cover? It seems like because the T+2 make them close by the 12th. Yeah, that's the thing. I believe most brokers are going to make them close around the 9th. They don't want to hold that, like, especially when this filing comes out from the FINRA. They don't want to be held liable for these short positions. They're going to say, look, you got to close. If you don't close, we're going to close them for you, probably on the 9th. And if not the 9th, definitely on the 12th. We're closing. Now, I have heard that the hedge funds and all that, they get a T1 settlement. So we'll see if that's true. Sorry, I just keep going back to refresh this. I'm like, please be on here. Please be on here. Please. It's still the 85. Yeah, I think someone says it don't update till midnight. Oh, here we got this one. The Concord acquisition warrants, common stock 1150. Yep. They'll be held to pay if these shorts aren't closed and they come knocking at Nextbridge asking for shares. We heard that straight from John Berta, what Greg McCabe will do. Absolutely, guys. I'm excited. This price was going crazy today. The thing shot the whole way down to like 660. That's just insane. And it's like, what the heck's going on? Then it shoots back up to possibly 790. Like, wow. Like I said, this is why it's very important to not have a stop loss on this. If you know what you got, you don't want a stop loss on this, guys. They are out there hunting for stop loss right now. They know their days are numbered. They have to cover. What did Houston Wade say? This is the ultimate litmus test. If the shorts can get out of this, they can get out of anything. Keep that in mind. And I don't believe they're getting out of this one. Like I said, we're not a big problem, as Tony and them says. It's just a problem. They're going to have to suck it up and do it. And I believe we're going to see Fezzy Fez said, hey, Terry, if we hold into Nextbridge and are bought out by Exxon, would we get a 1-to-1 share? That depends on what they value each share of Nextbridge at. I'm not sure if we get a 1-to-1, maybe a 2-for-1, because I believe ExxonMobil, XOM stock, is like $100 a share. Yeah, $106 a share. So maybe like every 2 shares would be good, I'm thinking. Maybe it could be 1 share. But yeah, could be 2-for-1. If I had to guess, if I'm thinking around the average dividend price. So we'll see. This is who I'm thinking it is. Nice. Brendan Ellis says they got funds settling tomorrow, so they may be able to buy. That'd be nice. All right, what do we got here? Just scrolling down here through Twitter to see if there's any other DD out there, anything new that I haven't seen. All right, let's see here. Guys, I really do appreciate everyone joining in here tonight. Hey, Gearson, what's going on, brother? Hey, Terry, after the merger, MMTLP will convert into Nextbridge or Exxon. If Exxon is the buyer, I'm confused. Okay, so if you're confused on that, what's going to happen regardless here? MMTLP is going to convert to Nextbridge first. That's going to be the first thing that happens, guys. MMTLP will go bye-bye. Nextbridge shares will show up in your brokerage. So that's the first thing that's going to happen. Then I believe you do have the ability to hold your shares in your brokerage, or you can have your brokerage transfer them to the AST. You can call up your brokerage, have them transfer to the AST. I believe John Berta said they suggest that it's best to do that, so then they get registered to your name. So keep that in mind. That's what John Berta said. Now, when your shares in the AST, you got your information in there. Welcome everyone in, man. We are trying to break over 800 viewers, man. Thank you all so much. This is amazing. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing with the bell notification on and smashing the thumbs up, dropping a comment. So after it's currently Nextbridge, I believe John Berta said that website, the Nextbridge website, may become active again because there's like 60,000 shareholders of MMTLP/Nextbridge that they're going to need to have that website so people keep up to date. And they'll be able to post like updates and press releases in there. So the shareholders may get access to the website. So that'll be pretty exciting. I'll be able to keep you all up to date what's going on with the Nextbridge. And then shortly after that, I think we're going to have some kind of announcement of a possible buyer. Mark says, does Nextbridge have a dividend? Okay, so as of right now, no. The dividend will be when there's a sale announced. That's the dividend. So if we say ExxonMobil comes in and buys it, that's the dividend. Dallas says, can you post the link of the list so we can check also? You talking about the list for the daily list for the FINRA? Is that the list you all want? Because I can definitely put that here in the chat. Is this the list you wanted? Okay, Dallas says yes. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I actually have this saved here. Let me copy that. Going back here to YouTube. Oh. All right, guys, give me 1 second. It's getting ready to come through. There we go. Perfect. Pin the message. All right, guys. So if you look up the pinned comment on here in the YouTube chat is the OTC FINRA list. That will take you to the list I'm currently looking at. So there you go. You can get that link, copy it. If you want to save this link, I've done it by American Stock. Yes, that's what it was. I have saved it to my email. That way I have it saved and I can just go in there and check it. Let's pull up the American. There we go. Here it is. Pull this up. All right, so here's the number, guys. So it's going to be, let me just type it here in the chat. AST phone number. Oop. So we got 1-800-937-5449. There we go. All right, guys, so you can screenshot that there in the chat. I just put in the AST phone number. It's going to be 1-800-937-5449. They are at 15th Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. And they open it, looks like, look at their hours. They're currently closed, of course, but they're open 8 to 8, Monday through Friday. Nice, easy hours, 8 to 8, Monday through Friday. Yeah, Tilo, I agree with you, man. Can you imagine how them shorts are going to be feeling? And the crazy thing is, like, the shorts may not even know yet because, like, this list, the FINRA hasn't approved it yet, so these notices haven't went out to the brokerage. And a lot of these brokers probably, like, use, you know, computers, algorithm trading. Man, I have just, like, blessed this many people's in here, man. You don't even know. Like, we're just here waiting on this to count down. The closer it gets, going to be exciting. It's going to be really exciting when we look at this come, like, maybe Friday and Saturday when it's really down low. Man, I know I'm definitely not nervous because I'm a happy camper either way. If this thing for some reason doesn't squeeze, I'm perfectly fine of holding going into Nextbridge. I told you all, I'm okay with that. Hey, Sandra, welcome in. Thank you so much. Yeah, man, we're just here ready to count down. Absolutely. But I wanted to get on here and thank everyone. I really appreciate everyone's support that we've been on this. We've been on a hell of a journey. It's just been truly. Sandra, we almost hit 800. We were so close. I think we had like 780 or 790 at one point. We were like so close to like 800, man. Should I get calls on MMAT? That's totally up to you. That's totally up to you. I can tell you right now, I am currently holding MMAT call options. I'm holding two different ones. I am currently holding the December 16th $1.50 strike. I'm currently holding that one of this year, so that's going to expire right now in about 11 days. So I believe we're going to get a spike here in metamaterials here very soon, along with the corporate action notice. Because once MMTLP starts running, MMAT is going to start running as well. It's just going to be the way it goes. They run hand in hand. Going to be a Mad Dog Saturday night and Friday. It will be. If it thing goes to the moon, we were going to be celebrating, man. We'll be celebrating. All right. So, what else did I want to say? True. As Thomas says, that pretty much sums it up. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine if we have to hold this going to the Nextbridge. I'm not worried one bit. I'm perfectly fine with it. Now, of course, I could be totally wrong on my thoughts and opinions, but we'll see. Could be a Mad Dog Monday too. Yeah, it could be. Hey, good night there, Skillen. Good night, buddy. Thank you so much. Rhodes, it was on Twitter. Yeah, Chicken Nugget says, I'm glad the divvy of 1 to 20 didn't happen. Yeah, because I believe it's going to be a heck of a lot more than 20 right now. And possibly the squeeze is going to be a heck of a lot more than that as well. Isn't the whale former torch of CA? Yeah, so John Berta has 2.2 million shares and Greg McCabe has like 16 million shares or something like that, the former CEO. All right, we got XYZ. Hey, no question astute, man. We're here to educate people and get people the answers they need. No question is dumb. Does publicly traded really stop on 12/12? It's still a ticker until 12/14, even though it's Nextbridge after 12/12. Yeah, so that's the part that George's tweet we covered here. George is really trying to clear this up. Oh, let me go back to George. So this is where George is trying to clear this up. He wants one of these two things to happen with the FINRA. That's what he wants, and that's what he wants in these corporate notices here. They registered the FINRA to halt MMTLP December 14th at close, the current distribution date, or freeze trading on the 12th at close. So that's what they want. They want to freeze the trading on the 12th, guys, at close, the current record date. There's going to be no public trading after distribution date. There's no ex-dividend date. So keep that in mind. They want this to stop on the 12th at close so they get the T+2 settlement to get people their shares on the 14th. That is what they want. So we're going to see what happens. I believe the corporate action notice is going to be huge. We're going to get a lot more information once we get that out there as well. Right Brain Trader went live? Oh, did he? Well, let's see if we can go pull him up here real quick. Let me pull him up. Let's see what he's got going on. Let's go live with another live. There he is. We're going to pull him up here.
Lies. That is not going to happen when you're talking to me. I'm here to defend you guys. Per usual. It's what we do. Brave men. That's right. Malek, am I pronouncing it right? I hope so. Graham Hawker. Way to stay composed. My father said that. He said, I'm really proud of you, Tony, because I have the propensity sometimes not to stay composed. Don't I, honey? Yes, my wife agrees. What's up, Terry Yonkers? Terry Yonka. My brother right there. My friend. Awesome, dude. You guys all know Terry, of course. Squeeze incoming. I believe it is. I was just on a Twitter space and I was befuddled by the confusion. People going hysteric. And I had to get out of there. It blew my mind. They made me a moderator for a minute, and I was like, I went down. I laughed. I went and told my wife. I said, I can't deal with that chaos. Like, compose yourself, people. A bunch of cliff jumpers in there. Cliff jumpers. Don't do it.
I don't even know if he knows we're watching him live on my live.
Go.
That's kind of funny. He
Awesome
might not even
call
know
earlier.
that.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I mean, I browbeated her to hell and back. I wanted to get as much information as possible. I think on some level, the lady that I spoke to on FINRA, I think she inadvertently disclosed things such as go check the historical amount of time it's taken for FINRA to approve. And it's not that FINRA has to approve anything. All FINRA has to do is let the brokerages know that it's been approved, so they can send out the liquidation
The call was
papers
really good
to
that
these
he had. I agree,
shorts.
Sandra.
Whoa,
we got
you
the
have a live stream
69mega.com
showing
in
on your
there. Let's go.
current live stream. Terry has a live stream. Are you doing the live stream right now, Terry? If you're doing the live stream right now, I mean, maybe everybody on this channel could go over there to Terry Yonka's live stream, and I could like join Terry or something.
All right, let me see.
Can you connect you to me somehow, and I can stay on this live stream? Like, how would that work? Because I love collaborating with Terry. You know, he's my fave. As funny as that might sound. You want to join my live? I would want to join you live. Let me ask my followers here. Is it okay, guys? I got yes, two gods at once. There's only one God name. That's Jesus. But however, that's what I believe. And so yeah, if you guys are all right with it, yeah, I'm gonna go over there. We'll do a live tomorrow. I'll start doing more lives for you guys. I know you missed my beautiful face. I'd have to have you join with Microsoft Teams. I have that set up, as you know. Because I got my mic fixed over here, Terry. I'm going to see if I can do it through my computer. I'm going to get off you guys. I love you. I'm going to get in touch with Terry.
All right, guys, give me a minute here. I'm going to pull up my Microsoft Teams. We're gonna random collab, guys. What we do here in the channel. All right, let me sign in. And then I'll shoot him the link as I've done before. Let's see, join. Oh, I gotta turn, I think, this camera off. So let me deactivate my camera a second, guys. I have to deactivate this. Let me join. All right, there we go. More actions. Where is my link? I always forget that where I get in here. Yeah, we're gonna get in here, guys. We're gonna do it. Not share. Turn off camera. Show device settings. No, not that. Show meeting details. Copy join info. I think this is what I want. Copy to clipboard. All right, let me go over to Twitter and find my brother. I got so many messages, guys, you don't even know. As you can see here, me scrolling, my messages are like crazy right now. There we go. Okay. So we saved the link. We'll see if my man hops in here. And then we will get going. So we'll see if my buddy Mark gets in here. Going to be just a random live, guys. All right, here we go. Admit. There he is. What's going on, brother?
What are you doing, you glorious bastard?
Yes, sir. The glorious bastard's here. Let's go. All right, let me I think it's going to do that thing again where it's not letting me do the side by side again, or will it? Let's see, gallery.
Dude, were you on that Twitter space?
I wasn't actually. I was not.
You know, they can say what they want about Syntax, but I'll tell you, she
There we go.
moderates a lot.
There we go. I
Can you
got
hear
it.
me?
What happened,
Can you
brother?
hear me? Dude, I gotta tell you, they can say what they want about syntax, but she moderates a lot better than this. I don't know who this new cat is. I'm not really a fan, to be honest with you. Is it just you and me talking?
Well, no, we got me, you, and the whole YouTube out there. I don't know who.
Oh, hey,
I got you on
hey.
here. No, you're good, man. You can speak what you want. It's all good.
I'm not into it. I'm not into it. He was actually being sort of condescending towards us YouTubers who have put a lot more time and effort into teaching and supporting the meta material or the meta community than anybody. Not that we're of vast importance or relevance, but we've given our all, and I think that's due some respect. And I just found immensely disrespected. I was made a moderator for a very short period of time on the recent Twitter space. I'm not going to mention any names, but he's sort of thrusted himself into the limelight by degrading our syntax queen of the metaverse. And I don't,
Okay.
I like her. Maybe she's not as knowledgeable as some, but she's willing to learn, and she's a great moderator. She has a
Yeah.
gift for that, and I like her. And she's sincere. I might not agree with everything she says, but I don't just like. Seems like this newbie's come in and taken over Twitter space, and I'm telling you, I was over there, and it was a clusterfuck. I wasn't impressed. Like I said, they made me a moderator for a minute. I went downstairs. I told my wife, I says, I got a headache. I can't handle this. It's chaos.
Man.
And yeah, and I got out of there. I'm all set. That's why I went over and started doing a live. And then you came on my feed and asked me to come over. And
well, actually, believe it or not, man, you'll like this. But my viewers are like, because we were just kind of shooting the breeze. We went over all the DD and stuff at the beginning of the live stream, and everyone's like, "Hey, Right Brain just went live, man. Get him on here. Get him on here." So I went on to your live when I'm on my live, and I just started messaging you as you were live on my current live.
Yeah. Now, why can't I see who's on your? Can you still see me?
Yeah.
All right. I want to go to your. I want to go to your live stream right now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Has this got John Berter on the front?
Yes.
Here's a way to make investing a lot less complicated.
Hold on.
Yeah. Just get your volume down on that, and you'll be good.
Sorry, brother. Let me.
You're good. You're
I got
good.
some Santa Claus talking over here.
No, we're getting a little bit of that ad revenue. It's all good.
I got some Santa Claus talking over here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. All right, perfect. I'm going to say there's a lot of people here in the chat. We currently have 700.
Wait a minute. This is.
All right, perfect. I'm going to say there's a lot of people here in the chat. We currently have 700. It's kind of like echoing a little bit.
Yeah, hold on, Terry. I'm trying to make it so I can see the comments.
Okay.
Hold on. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back over to the other thing. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm just going to get on my phone so I can see your people.
Yeah, that's probably easier.
How you doing, brother? Tell me.
Man, I'm doing great, man. I'm just enjoying watching these shorts try to play their games today. It just makes me laugh. Because it's just a matter of time, man. It's just a matter of freaking time. Someone here just commented. It's pretty funny. It says, the Right Brain Trader is the Trojan horse to FINRA. I love it, brother. I love it. I do want to tell you, though, we currently now have 725 people on the live stream. And a lot of people is saying that they loved your video calling the FINRA. And we did discuss that. I'm just going to give my little thoughts on the video. I watched it earlier. And I thought the lady was definitely very cocky, very arrogant. She, as her in customer service, I've had 19 years in the banking industry. I've currently had over a year now working with taxes in public and all, And you got to understand, people's going to be upset. We want to get answers. That doesn't mean you have to act out of your character. You know what I mean? You gotta keep your composure. But she was getting kind of cocky, kind of arrogant there towards the end, in my personal opinion. You know?
I'm not an agreeable person. I think good men need to be dangerous men. I don't think agreeable men or agreeable people or weak people can be good people. I think that a good person is a person that's capable of being dangerous and having a sword, knowing how to use it, but keeping it sheathed.
Mm-hmm.
I did everything I could today in light of her condescending attitude to stay calm. My dad actually commended me because I had sent him a message and said, pray for me because I'm going in. The watchdog's going in. and he commended me on staying calm. Now, a lot of people, not a lot of people, the vast majority of people praised me, gave me, virtual daps or whatever you call it. They were cool. They were thankful and appreciative. Because I'm not doing this for clout.
Yeah.
Terry, I got less than 2,000 followers. I mean,
you just want answers like the rest of us.
Dude.
We want answers.
I want answers for the rest of us.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to go into the fire, and I'm willing to pressure people, and I'm willing to say things. I think it's safe to say I'm willing to say things that other people are too timid to say, to call them out on their bullshit. Like I don't have a filter. Like when I want to know something, look, I'm not going to sit there and let my child lie to me when I know my child's lying. Okay? If that makes any sense to any of you that are parents. I'm not here to enable people to bullshit me.
Yeah.
And that woman on the phone would love to just pass me off like the 300 other people that called her that day.
Yep. And you called her out on it.
You called her out on it. I know what they are.
Yeah.
Every private institution that's government appointed, that's an acronym, is corrupt.
Oh, I know, man. Appointed. But
So,
there is a weird twist to this. It's kind of ironic, but the longer like the Fender like delays this and nothing changes and everything stays the same, them shorts are screwed, man. They are literally screwed. There's a lot of people in the chat saying with other plays, like they have been known to give like these shorts and hedge funds like 1 to 3 days.
1 to 3 days.
Like 1 to 3 days. And I'm like, well, we should maybe get something tomorrow after hours. That would give them like 4 trading days. So we'll see. Now, there's, as you know, the low end projections on how many naked short synthetics are out there is like 80 to 100 million on the low end. On the higher end, you're talking 200 to 280 million on the higher end. And if we're somewhere on the low end or somewhere even in the middle, at minimum starting tomorrow, we need to see 20 million volume a day on the low end. On the high end, we need to be seeing 50 to 70 million a day volume.
Hey, I'm pretty fat. I tell you this, if you told me I had to run a mile in 1 minute, if you told me I had to run 25 miles in 3 minutes, yeah, we're in a good spot.
Yeah.
The less time they have, the better we are. What it does though is it makes people that are, you ever seen that? What's that YouTube video? The guy's doing a thing. He goes, emotional damage.
Oh yeah. The crazy thing is it kind of plays for both sides a little bit for the shorts because you saw they did those attacks today. They drove it down to 660 at the low. So there was probably a lot of people who had $7 stop losses. And they scooped up every single share under $7. I guarantee you they scooped up all those shares under $7. Now, I did in the beginning of this live stream that people have screenshots of different brokerages. Robinhood showing 750. I believe over here on Yahoo Finance is showing, $7.11. E-Trade is showing $7.90. And I'm like, that's just a shame that, like, people that don't understand what they hold, they're putting a stop loss on. The shorts know this. They're going to drive it down and then buy it right back up. That's exactly, they dropped it and they buy everything back up of all the stop losses people had. And they're like, thank you for those shares. That's exactly what they did.
It's foolish.
Yep. Because I showed the day's range. The low was 660 and the high was $9. You're talking a $2.40 swing.
Dude, why would you?
Exactly. Like, this is just preparing us for these next few days of what the hell can happen once this corporate action gets sent out.
Why would somebody put a stop loss? Look, do you want to sell your shares at $6.50 instead of going into Nextbridge? Why would you put a stop loss? Why would you put a stop loss? Why would you even use a stop? This isn't a day trade.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you do that, dude?
I think we have a lot of new investors that came in. There's a lot of new investors that probably came in this last month, and they came in off the hype, and they don't understand what they're in. They don't understand exactly what it is. So I believe those are the people that have the stop losses on. I don't think anyone has been in this play for over.
No, of course.
That's been here for. There isn't. This could drop to $1. I'm selling my soul and I'm buying every share I can get. So it would suck watching your account drop from where it's at down to $1 a share. But hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take advantage of that, and I'm selling everything, and I'm buying that baby at $1. I'll tell you that right now. So that's been my whole plan. No matter what this does, if there's a squeeze, then I'll take advantage of some of those gains, absolutely. If there's no squeeze, then I'll just hold into Nextbridge. If they short it to death down to $1 or $2, I'm going to sell my soul and buy everything I can buy. So that's pretty much like my 3 scenarios that I do.
My dad, what did he send me today? Well, when I told him, I wrote to him about the FINRA thing. I said, the watchdog's going in. I'll be having a televised call to FINRA. Pray that I conduct myself like a Christian. And he goes, you got this. It's not a fight. It's not a fight with flesh and blood. It's a spiritual fight. Go get them. And, he wrote good video, Bob. What do we got? Earlier today, it was funny. He says, I just wanted to show you. He said, just filled when it went down to little below $8. He said, just filled 125 more for $8. He goes, I want Citadel to pay for my new Harley.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a comment here. I definitely want to read this out to you. David Kramer says here in the chat, I'm looking forward to sitting at a table, at a hold'em table with the right brain trader.
All in.
Jack 4 offsuit, all in.
I'll bluff your ass, man.
Yeah, man. We got Guanum down there saying, thanks, Terry and Mark, for doing this. Appreciate you guys. Chicken Nuggets down there says he loves poker.
Now, if you call me by my name, I go by Tony. My name's Mark Anthony Thorne, so I go by Tony. But right brain trader or Tony. Mark's a good name and all, but that's seems weird. It's like you're talking to someone else,
Yeah, I got you. I've always just called you right brain. That's pretty much what I've always said.
Right.
I think people see our names on the Google.
That's what it is. Yeah,
the Microsoft Teams, it shows your name, my name, so people
will see.
Yeah.
No big deal.
All right, guys.
We're the best in the game.
Anything you want to talk about, brother? The floor is yours. What's your plans for these next 4 trading days? What's your game plan going in?
Well, Allie seems to think that tomorrow would be the deadline. Tomorrow's the 10th day.
Yeah.
That FINRA had. my intentions today weren't necessarily to get knowledge. It was to shine light on people, to put them in the light, to sort of quicken them, or to make it feel like it was a necessity to do what I mean, that's why we're all flooding them with calls. We don't really think they're going to tell us everything. I mean, they can't tell us everything, but but they got a lot of light on them. So I believe that's certainly going to happen, 100%. It's just like you said, it will probably happen in the last hour, not literally the last hour.
That's why I think it's important for people to have like your sell limit set, because these shorts and hedge funds, they can wait to the last hour, just buy everything. So you may be shocked what prices it could just go up to.
Oh, yes.
Because what if a hedge fund starts early, but there's another hedge fund has to cover? There's like, crap, now I got to cover, and the price is going up because the last hour, there's not much available.
I have my set prices. I have about 30 different increments of prices, starting at $80 and ending at, be honest with you, over $1,000, because you never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely, you never know.
Volkswagen went up. Was it reached about 1,400? I think at one point.
Something like that.
GameStop reached over 4,000. Or was it 400?
400, yeah, 450 GameStop hit or something. So, now that was only because they had to halt it and they had to take away the buy button. But keep in mind, on OTC, there is no halts on.
Yeah, they can't do that.
No,
they can't do that. And I want to remind people what 290,000 shares borrowed the other day did. It brought the stock down over $3 in one day. 290,000 is only a quarter of 1 million. Right?
Yeah.
About a little over a quarter of a million. Yeah. We have low end, as Terry just told you a little while ago, 80 million shares that they have to cover. Low end, 280 million shares high end.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pretend it's low end. What do people think? It's common sense. 80 million shares covered. 80 million shares covered in the last hour. $1,000 might be real low. I might be sitting there after I get out of my position at $1,000 going, oh my Lord.
Hey, but that's okay, brother. I mean, money. At $1,000, we're happy as hell. Congrats to everyone else. I mean, I got a couple super chats I got to read. We got RBT Gaming says, do you know what the actual short interest is? All I can find is 6 to 8 million on the open interest. Yeah, so on the OTC markets, it only shows 6 to 8 million in open interest of shorts. I believe that is just incorrect. In my personal opinion, I believe that is incorrect information. We know that there is TRCH Torchlight shorts that have not covered. That's where a lot of this volume is coming from, and they have to cover. So it's going to be very interesting. And plus, you got all the brokers that will borrow 100,000 shares, and then they loan out 100,000. Next person loans 100,000. So that initial 100,000 could be like 500,000-600,000 passed down the line 5 or 6 times. So they got to buy up to back to the person up in front. So you're talking that 100,000 could have like 600,000 in volume if there's 6 people involved.
Right.
Got another one here. Got a couple of them to go through. We got the MJ Dimino. It would be 20 million shares a day, not volume. That would start at current price, but shares will sell at 100 shares times 20 million. Yeah, so basically he's saying we need 20 million shares a day in volume on the low end to be covered, which I agree 100%. And there was another one here, Sky Grady. Thank you, sir. Having a stop loss in MMTLP right now is like holding a roll flush in poker and folding. Oxymoron, FINRA, and nonprofit. Agreed.
Right. Chicken Nuggets said 1,000 a share lunch money.
I love it. All right. Yeah, I think 80 is a good starting point. I think 80 is an excellent starting point. Absolutely.
It's like 508. I got 50,000 shares, Terry.
I remember, brother. I remember our first live stream we did. And that's 50, amazing.
50,000 shares at $1,000 a share.
That's amazing.
I'm going to Hawaii.
That's amazing, brother.
What was I gonna say? How do you get? I see you got these. What are these called? Super chats?
Yeah.
What is that? Explain that to me.
The super chats? Well, you're monetized now on YouTube, right?
I am.
Okay. So if you go into your YouTube studio,
Okay.
you might want to watch a YouTube video, but you can turn on your super chats.
Gotcha.
And you can activate that once you become monetized through YouTube.
Will people know that I have that service?
Yeah, like if you look at the bottom of my stream where the chat's going, do you see like the money sign?
Yeah.
If you click on that money sign, and you'll see what it does.
On your money sign?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And it gives you like options that you can do like to donate to the channel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you can do that on your channel too if you're monetized through YouTube.
Oh. That's nice of people to donate.
Oh, absolutely, man. We've been here covering it. Hey, we're starting to get some more people joining back in. We're up to, well, we did 754 people, man. And like I said, we already gave out all the DD of stuff. It's just like we're here counting down the clock, man. That's what we're doing. We're just counting down the clock.
Yeah, we're gonna be rich, bitches.
I love it. We got Cody here saying, what's up, guys? Just tuning in, not surprised about today. Just plan on holding through to go private, see what happens at this point. Are y'all still hopeful? Heck yeah, we're hopeful, man. All positivity here. There you got the bull on the right brain right there.
Got the bull. Hey, check these out. My wife got me these book holders. You see these things? They're big brass book holders.
Oh, yeah, the bull and the bear. Nice.
Yeah, and you know what? In the stock market, I don't know if you knew this, but what the bull and the bear represent? Because the bear, when a bear fights, it strikes downward.
Ah.
And when a bull strikes, it strikes upward.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, a little stock market history there for you.
I learned something new today. There we go. All right. Now everyone's saying that the FINRA website updates at midnight. To see if they do. It's another hour.
We only got 58 minutes to go.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get ready to call it an end. I've been going for about 1 hour and 37 minutes here in total.
Thanks.
But I do want to say, if you wanted to, after we end this, if you wanted to go back live on your channel, I will direct everyone from here to go to your channel and hop on your live if you wanted us to keep going.
I will. I tell you what, tell them to give me 10 minutes. I'm going to go smoke a Camel non-filter and I'll be right back.
All right, brother. I'm going to, you can sign out. I'm going to direct everyone from here to go to your live in 10 minutes.
Love you, Terry.
All right, brother. Take care.
You too.
All right, guys. So that is it for that. Go to Mr. Right Brain Traders page. Right here we go. Here he is. Guys, he's almost at 2,000 subscribers. Go give him a shout out. Go subscribe to his channel. Let me activate this back. There we go. So here it is. Let me put his channel link in the chat. Copy, and let me go to my page. Sorry, guys.
Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hurry in to get our best deals of the season. Get in and get away. Get 0% APR on the 2023 season. Get in.
All right, there we go. I got it. Okay, guys. So I have his channel in the pinned comments up above. You click on that. That'll take you to Right Brain Traders page. That is the guy I just had here on the channel, Right Brain Trader. He does videos on Mmtlp. He's called up trying to get the FINRA. He's called up to TD Ameritrade about the corporate notices. He's going live in about 10 minutes. So make sure you go over to his channel once he goes live. There's a great time to take a bathroom break. Go get yourself a snack, get yourself something to drink, and go check him out here in about 10 minutes. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. We'll be back tomorrow with a video or a live. If anything breaking happens, we'll be up to date on it. So Thank you, everyone that gave a super chat tonight. Thank you to all the moderators that kept it in check. We had almost 800 people tonight. It's amazing. The community is growing, and I love every single bit of it. So I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Have a great night. Peace.